Oh, there we are. Hey. We are live. Welcome to episode 31 of Gunpla Talk. I am...
Sorry.
We start off with a baby sound. All right, cool. So, hey, we've started off worse than that. But, hey, my name is Tim. I am one of your amazing co-hosts, the one and only child of Mecca. And with me, as always, are two amazing gentlemen, Mr. Josh Dara and Mr. ZakuAurelius. We are going to talk about our favorite builders today. We might even do a little bitty drawing challenge that Josh has cooked up. Although I think he might have already won that at this point.
I've been drawing one for the past 24 hours, so yeah.
Just given the talent level, I think he might have this one already solidly in the bag. But hey, we'll jump that hurdle when we come to it, folks. Let's first do some introductions. We'll talk about what each one of us is working on. We'll talk about some news, and then we'll show you some awesome builders from our own kind of stable that we look at. So without further ado, let's start with Josh. Josh, introduce yourself, sir.
My name is Josh Dara. I live in Australia, in Brisbane, and I'm a Gunpla builder for probably about 6 or 7 years now. A Gunpla drawer as well, and I entered GBWC a couple times, and now I'm just doing some building and enjoying this terrible summer that we're having in Australia. So I've got my aircon going, and if you can see here in the back, this is a little makeshift aircon curtain that I put up so that my aircon doesn't do the whole house. Little extendable rod I got from the hardware store, and then like a shower curtain, and you put it up, and you know, like refrigerators, how you go in like shops and they have the hanging down plastic.
Right.
My logic was like, oh, this will probably work, and it works really good. So I mean, I'm like in a refrigerator right now. It's fantastic. Yeah,
dude, it is like hot as hell down there, isn't it? I've heard like, news stories even up here in the States, like it's hotter than hell. Yeah,
man. Well, I mean, we feel it. Yeah, and it gets humid too. So you like have a shower and then you get out and then you're like, why am I wet again? And it's just because you're just collecting water from the air.
Wow.
But I'm nice inside. I don't blast the aircon all the time because I care for the planet. But when I want to do a show when it's really hot, I'll smash it. So yeah.
Nice. Well, hey man, stay cool down there. All right, stay cool. Awesome. Well, thank you. All right, so let's take it over to Mr. YouTube himself, Mr. ZakuAurelius. Zach, introduce yourself.
Hey, y'all know me, Mr. YouTube. No, man, if there's one thing that I hate, speaking about humidity, it's like getting dressed in the bathroom, like after the shower. That's the worst.
Oh man, and you're trying to put your
like sticks to you.
Yeah. legs through the pants, and it's sticking. Oh yeah. Yep.
And like the floors. Well, I don't know about like your guys' bathroom setup here in Korea. Like the shower is like in the bathroom, so like more. Usually the floor is wet too, so like you can't avoid having wet feet.
Damn.
Well, usually that's not a problem because I don't mess with it when I'm here at home, but just because we're staying at my in-laws, I can't like walk out of the bathroom.
Yep.
Mosquitoes.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I remember when I was a kid getting out of the shower, forgetting to dry off, and then trying to put pajamas on.
No, it doesn't work.
Good. Yeah, not a good look. I still
even at this age will try and go, I'll put my socks on. My feet are a bit damp, but it'll work. And it never works. The socks just grip, and then you like try and force it, and you're like, oh yeah. It's really good. Terrible problem that I have. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Nice.
Quickly.
All right, awesome. Well, hey, you know what? One little bit, and if you guys are not aware, we have a new addition to our Gunpla Talk family. Little ZakuAurelius had a little addition to Zach's family. Congratulations, Zach.
Thank you. Yeah, she's doing very well.
Awesome. Mom's doing good too.
Yeah, hanging in there. It's our second one, so she's been through it. So
a little easier than the first.
A little bit easier, and I think just in general, the baby's a little bit easier than our first one. She sleeps better than our son did.
Awesome.
That's good.
That is good. That is always good.
Oh, man.
Awesome. Well, congratulations again, brother. That's awesome.
Yeah. And lucky that I'm on vacation from my school at this time, so
Oh, really?
time.
Oh, I can only imagine how good that would be. Holy crap.
Yeah, that's even better, right?
Yeah. I had to go in last week, but just in the morning, like 9 to 12. So it's cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, good deal. Well, hey, let's talk about what each one of us are working on real quick. There's only 3 of us. I know Simon wanted to be with us. He's kind of MIA at this point, and Justin had a previous work engagement that he couldn't get out of, so we missed those 2 guys. Maybe Simon will join us here in a little bit. Who knows? But if it's just us, it's just us. We'll keep rolling along. But anyways, what am I working on? I'm working on building my YouTube content. That's kind of my big project for this year. So if you guys aren't aware, I'm going to be starting to do video tutorials and all sorts of other things on YouTube. So I don't think I'll ever take the moniker Mr. YouTube from Zach. If I can get maybe a 1/6 of his audience, I'd be happy. But hey, we'll see. Time will tell, right? So that's what I'm currently working on.
Can you tell us anything about, you may not want to say what you were doing first, but any plans what your first kind of video or what your content will be, what you're hoping to do?
Yeah.
Or do you want to keep
definitely.
it?
No. I have no problem talking what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to do the first set of videos are going to be a build series, just a straight build series, and I'm going to build the HGUC RX-782. So what I'm going to do first is build it out of box, completely out of box. Paint it, the whole 9, do that normal stuff, but no mods or anything. But then once I finish it, I'm gonna strip it.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. I'm gonna strip the whole thing down. I'm gonna rework it. I'm gonna mod it. I'm gonna do custom panel lines. I'm gonna do the whole 9 yards. Build it back up again so that people can see not only the process of what a straight build is, but also what the process of maybe a custom build is. So, and then also show them that valuable step of stripping a model, which there's not a lot of information out there, and the information that is out there is secondhand information. So if I can show people on video, hey, this procedure works, then maybe that'll help somebody out. So that's going to be my first kind of set of videos. I'm going to do like tool reviews, recommendations, things like that. We're going to get into some advanced stuff down the line. Resin casting is a big one that I'm really, really excited about. Vacuum forming, all sorts of stuff. I've got a list a mile long. So there's going to be some really, really cool videos coming for you guys. So I'm excited about it.
Cool. Oh, that'll be great.
I'm excited. So we will see. So, man, Josh, what are you working on, man?
What have I been working on? I've been working on the Senenju Master Grade version clear. Zach got me one of these when he was in Japan. I said, man, you're in Japan. If you have any time and any space in your luggage, can you pick me up one of these? And I sent him all the money, and he sent it over to me, which was really cool. And this is the first time I built a clear kit. And they're a kind of kit that I've always, whenever I've seen photos of them, it's kind of like there's some, I don't know why I want one, but I really want one. And now that I have one, I really like it. The only thing is nub marks are just horrible, because nub marks on a normal kit, you get that kind of slightly whiter color. Say it's a blue, it's like a lighter blue, and you have to paint over it, or you be careful when you cut it off. But white on clear is like 3 times as bad, and so I have to go through like 5 stages of sanding it down and polishing it with like one of those nail buffer things that you get from the chemist. And so I decided that I wanted to have no nub marks on this whole kit, which means I set myself up for probably an extra 3 or 4 hours of sanding. But it looked really cool. So I built this kit a couple times, of course, and there's the leg there. And it looks really cool, and everything still works and everything. And it's fun seeing the Senenju in this kind of form. So I've almost finished it. I'm waiting to put it all together. I've got all the pieces done, except for a leg. I'm waiting to put it all together for that final moment. And I might put some LED lights underneath it or something to make it look cool. Yeah, so that's fun. And then I did this on the weekend with my brother. He came and hung out, and this is just a little, what is this? It's like just a little bi-wing plane, and he has one wing now. Got it for like $20 from a local hobby shop, and he's like, man, let's put these together, and we'll do some hand painting, and I'll show you some airbrushing. Putting this together makes me realize again how good Gunpla is, because you have to, like, if you want to paint the inside of the cockpit, you have to paint that first, then put the outside together, then put the top on, and then you can't put this top wing on until you painted the bottom one. And it's just all this thinking that you just don't have to do with Gunpla, which reminds me why it's so good. So yeah.
Awesome.
And then the last thing which you guys have seen is I finally finished the little Ponyo house.
Oh, you finished
so
it.
this
Awesome.
is I just finished it a couple days ago. If anybody didn't watch our last episode, it's a company called Sankei, Sankei, and they make these little paper craft houses. It's all laser cut, so you just pop it out and you use some white hobby glue to put it together. This one was about $60, and I made this tree on the side here from scratch. I went outside and got a bunch of sticks and cut them all together to put the tree together. So I was like assembling branches, and then you use little bits of foam to put on the top for the leaves. And the grass is like
come with a tree? Doesn't it come with a tree?
It does, but it's like a cardboard tree that kind of like sandwiches or splits in like this, so it doesn't look really that good. So the point is you need to spend like 6 hours making your own tree. That's what the point of the whole process is. Yeah, so this was really fun to put together, and now I can see putting all little bushes in and stuff. I can see why people get into doing small scale miniatures and train sets and stuff like that. So haven't been doing much Gunpla lately. That's what I've been building, and it's been heaps of fun. Yeah. And I think I also put in one extra thing. Let me get my lighting all right here. Let's do this. Off. See if you can see. Let me turn this one off. And then there's some people inside at night. Oh, look at that. They're all in there having dinner and just hanging out, watching TV. Yeah, so I put some LEDs in there. Oh, yeah, it's really fun. Yep.
So you've had way too much fun with this thing.
I know, right? Yeah. Yeah, it was feeding that curiosity itch, and I put some things together, and I put together like the little car, which I've shown you guys, and that's the car there, and it's teeny tiny. And it has seats and a freaking steering wheel, and the wheels are like 3 parts to it. Totally unnecessary, but so much fun. So yeah, if anybody likes that sort of thing, I recommend in the chat, if you like how that looks, get one. They have little $20 sets, and it's really fun. I get mine from Hobby Link Japan. So yeah, cool. There you go. Yep.
So, and for you guys watching at home, we have like a Gunpla Talk chat, on Facebook that all 5 of us, well, 6 of us are talk and everything like that. And we talk like every day. And Josh has been like so excited about this thing, showing us pictures and stuff like that. And me personally, I've been mesmerized by just the sheer scale of the thing, because it's so small. And just the level of detail that are in these little paper houses. It's just, they're so damn cool. It's like I'm half tempted to build one myself at this point.
Yeah, I really recommend it. It's really fun. Yeah, like I made
awesome.
I made a bucket yesterday, just a little bucket, because in the show the kid catches a little goldfish in a bucket, and this thing is about 3 millimeters tall, and there's like 5 pieces, and then I have it on my finger, and I'm like, it's a bucket, and it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous how much fun it gives me. Yeah,
that's awesome, dude. That is so cool to see. Awesome. Well, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yep.
All right, Zach, what are you working on, man?
Well, I got a few things on my desk here at the moment. I'm working on the Tristan, just working on the legs of that. Also, the thing I've been working on a little bit is PG Strike.
Oh.
Here, but it's for a commission, and I'm doing a couple of modifications to it. So, like the sword here, it's big sword.
You're making it longer.
No, a little bit shorter.
No, yeah.
Just reshaped it. It couldn't really get much longer than it already was.
Yeah,
but it had like a little thing in it there, and then it's like
yeah.
but I made it look a little bit different.
And that was you've stripped that. That was like chromed, wasn't it?
Yeah, you can see there's like still a little bit of chrome in there. It's not stripped; it's just sanded.
Oh, okay.
So I dip that later, and then like just modifying the rifle here a bit. That's what I was talking about, removing the seam line. Instead of the handle, I just made a magazine, and then kind of stripped a couple of parts off of it, just to make it a little bit more kind of tactical looking. And then the other thing right now is this guy, another mega size Zaku.
Oh yeah, what are you doing with this one?
It was a very spur of the moment thing that I just suddenly had this idea that I really wanted to do, and so just ordered one, and I'm gonna try to whip it out as quick as possible. We're not gonna really be doing anything too special with it, just painting it in some custom colors. But I don't want to spoil the surprise yet, so
mystery.
Yeah,
nice.
So you'll see when it's done.
Awesome.
Hopefully it won't take too long. Hopefully going to be able to start priming this week, but it's got a lot of seams, so that's what I'm working right now. Is just removing some of the seams on it.
Very cool. Very cool. All right, good deal. All right, so with that being said, real quick, I want to give a shout out to Vampla. Those are my boys. I'm rocking their shirt today. So shout out to Vancouver's finest. So, and if you're up that way, consider joining Vampla. They're a good bunch of guys. They have a dojo that you guys can work in and all that fun stuff. Contact Garrick. He's a good dude. Anyway, I digress. Shout out to Vampla. Anyway, let's talk about some news. Let's get some Gundam news. Zach, what's going on in the news? Anything good?
There was a lot of news, but I guess that was before last month's show, so we weren't able to really talk about all the stuff that was announced.
Yeah, Deep Striker. Woo,
Deep Striker. Yeah, that for one. Yeah,
I got mine pre-ordered.
The is it Rinko, the Build Fighters? Yorisei's mum.
Oh yeah.
I know if we talk about that. Yeah.
There's that. Here I have a whole bunch of pictures. I did a live stream on Twitch showing, talking about this stuff because I didn't do a Gunpla News episode last month because I was busy. Let me just share my screen here. Hang on a minute.
He was busy. That's an understatement.
All right. So there's this thing that was announced. These are the photos that I used for the live stream. So I talked about this as well. This is Mechanicor's new project. I know neither of you guys are really too into Mechanicor stuff, right?
I got the Zer store. I have that. I like that one. I haven't put it together yet. Some of them I like. Some of them I don't like. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. I got the Zai, whatever their name is for it. I forget.
I think it's the same one Josh is talking about. The Zer store.
Is it?
Oh yeah, the XI. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
I never know how to say XI. Yeah. Yeah, that's the one I've got as well. But even though I don't love getting them, I love seeing the progress images and the releases, and just seeing what they're doing with the design. So I still love
Yeah. I mean, it's just. I mean, it's not my aesthetic, but I can see how people really dig it because it is kind of cool, but it's not something I would build.
Yeah, this one I like the look of it though. The GPO2 is not really one of my favorite designs. There's cool aspects of it, but I think the interpretation of it is looking pretty cool. It has the two different heads here, which you'll notice in this image, or let's see the English version here. Two different heads, which I didn't notice at first, and then someone else pointed it out to me. You can see the vents on the top of the head are different, and then this one has a little camera right in the center.
And the bottom of the chin of the second one looks like the unicorn kind of mouth.
Yeah.
When it's in unicorn mode, yeah. Wow.
So
that's actually really weird because it's like they split the original head into two. You know, because it's like the vents on the top of the head are what's on the original.
Yeah.
But that face isn't original. But then on the other head, that face is original, but that head's not.
Right.
Kind of an odd.
So you kind of maybe have four combinations then, maybe.
Well, I assume you can mix and match that.
Yeah.
Here's the the bazooka, of course, the nuclear bazooka, and then the if you pre-order like the limited edition version includes this rifle as well, which I'm not really too into, but
I don't know. It's simple for Mechanicore. I actually kind of take it, to be honest with you.
The thing is though, like when you've got this, I mean,
Wow,
I don't really know what I'm going to do with this.
yeah, no doubt.
But anyway, yeah, it's got that. So getting into the other Bandai releases though, then here's the RE Vigna.
Oh yeah,
the RE kits. So I assume this is going to be molded in silver, probably, with the purple highlights and stuff like that. I'm not really all that into the Vigna design.
Yeah. There must be a select few of people who are into this.
Yeah. It's not me.
I mean, it's your classic F91 fare, so either you hate it or you don't, you know?
But I think last time we talked, we did have a teaser image for that. So I do think we did talk about that before, right? There was a teaser.
I think so. Yeah, it was wasn't it in the blurry box or something?
Yeah, I think so.
Either that or a silhouette, yeah.
So I must have been silhouette, yeah.
Yeah, and all of these, not all of them are confirmed, but this one is confirmed to be coming out, the HUC Ground Gundam.
That looks pretty nice. I gotta admit.
Really weird in this image. If you look at it, where the chest lines up with the waist, lines up with the legs, it looks really odd, doesn't it?
Well, it looks turned.
Yeah.
Looks like the legs are like really far forward compared to the torso.
It kind of does. Yeah. Maybe it's just the effect of the photo, the angle of it.
It's just the angle, but
I see what you mean. Yeah, because they've got it on the stand. It looks like they got the legs forward. I think. Yeah.
It almost looks like it's leaning back. Yeah.
Probably has the swinging hip joint, and they're just swung forward.
Yeah.
But anyway, just that photo always looks odd to me. But with the Blue Destiny kits that have been coming out, it's not very surprising.
Yeah, true. Well, and given the success of the Ground Gundam high grade that came out last year too, or was it the year before? I forget.
The Easy 8?
No, the Ground Gundam.
High grade?
Yeah.
This?
No. Oh, Ground GM. Sorry.
Okay, yeah.
My bad.
Beginning of last year, yeah.
Misspoke, yeah. That's my fault. Sorry.
I was gonna say it's been more than a few years since the Ground Gundam came out.
Yeah, right. Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah, then we have the Pixie as well. This is one that I think is probably up in the air as to whether this will actually come out or not. It's a design I'm actually not really all that familiar with because it's pretty obscure.
Yeah, it's from a manga or something, isn't it?
I guess so. So
yeah,
it's kind of an interesting design, very bare bones.
Yeah, I didn't know it was that popular to warrant a model.
Yeah. Well, now you know.
Yeah, right. Knowing's half the battle. Yo, Joe.
The regular Biolarms is finally coming out. Finally getting around to that. It's not really too much different there. It's maybe slightly different head, I think. And otherwise, those arms came out with the Isolde version. Oh, the backpack's different. Yeah, there's that too. Slightly.
And those legs are still so rad. Oh gosh.
Oh yeah, the back of the leg is also a little bit different. It doesn't have the long fit.
Oh, it is too. Yeah.
Anyway, it's not another very unsurprising kit. It was only a matter of time until they got around to making that. But I'm looking forward to that. It's such a good kit. The HG Biolarm. Other versions that I built. But then the Goof Flight Type. Really hoping that we see this one. I love that design. Really cool.
I haven't warmed up to it yet. I think it's just the shoulders and the fat legs. I'm like, but I know when I see color and stuff, then eventually I'm gonna come around to it and then I'll buy it. Yeah.
Well, it's just dark gray, so I don't know how seeing it in color if that'll help too.
Okay, yeah.
But it will be. I guess it'll have like little bits of red and stuff on there too. But I like it a lot. So I'm hoping that this comes out. I just recently got that the HGC Goof Custom. A lot of people have been telling me how good that kit is. So I'm assuming that's what this kit will be based off of.
Yeah, and does the flat type, does it come with a good custom like kind of rifle shield, like a Gatling gun shield?
Yeah, this one that you're seeing on there.
Man, because that's such a cool weapon. That's so much fun.
Yeah. So that's, and yeah, just those big legs, which looks like it's separate parts. If they stick to this, separate parts for little fans in there too, which would be nice on HG. Just little things like that you can see in there. But it looks really nice. So hopefully that comes out.
Yeah, I can see some people getting pretty creative with that particular model.
For sure.
Especially some of these Japanese guys, man. They will go crazy with that.
Then this Ifrit Nacht is also shown. This one, since we're seeing a color prototype, I would say very likely that this is come out. But this looks really cool. The HGC Ifrit, I think, as I'm sure I've told you guys before, is such a good kit. So this will be really fun. It's definitely a very specialized looking design.
Yeah. So does he have like extra side skirts, or is that like a big back skirt that stretches around the sides?
There?
Yeah.
I think that's on the side of the leg.
Oh, it's on the side of the leg. Yeah.
Oh, wow. I never even noticed that.
I mean, it's kind of hard to see in these images. Yeah. But on the side of the leg, I think, yeah, those are just extra parts mounted on the side of there. How it has the separate parts on the side of the leg, the side of the leg as well, like the Ifrit Custom. I like the
that's cool.
Gelgoog. Oh, it's not Gelgoog. It's the Gelgoog Jaeger kind of style feet on it.
Oh yeah.
Gelgoog Sniper type kind of feet. Has those feet on there. Sort of Sazabi-esque as well.
Yeah, and it's an Anju with a little toe cover thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So looking forward to that. A lot of cool high grades basically coming out. The real grade Tall Geese, which not all that excited about really, to be honest. Because the master grade is good, and it's just a 1/44 scale version of the master grade, and those tree trunk legs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, damn, it's so trunky. It's just
got cankles.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Where's the thinness here at the bottom is just not.
Yeah.
So the overall design, I mean, the top part looks okay. I don't really know just what's gained by shrinking the master grade down to 1/44 scale version of that.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but that could be said, I guess, for other real grades, and I guess that's kind of maybe the reason why the real grade line in general just doesn't really excite me too much anymore.
But I love that on the box. It's what is it? Excitement embodied.
Yeah.
Oh man, not for Zach. Yep. But there isn't any kind of recent Tall Geese high grade, is there? There's only like an old one.
Right.
Oh, is there?
No, you're right. There's not. So
yeah.
If you wanted a nice 1/44 scale Tall Geese, then it'll be something.
If you wanted a small geese.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yo, man.
Yeah.
There we go. Yep. You expected something different from me this episode, guys? Nope.
There are new images of this of the HG Leo. I don't have them here on hand, but I'm sure you guys have all seen them around on Facebook.
Yeah, people are thirsty for this one.
Yeah. So that's really cool.
For some strange reason.
It's a cool design. And it's
you think so? I don't know.
I like it. But and the other thing, I guess, is just that it's been so unavailable for a long time.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
It's just been like the LM kit, which is not impossible to find, but it's certainly not very common, and not all that cheap. You can find it cheap, but yeah.
Now, you know what's funny though? Look at the bottom legs on the Leo.
Yeah,
they're thin. Yeah,
they're thin. Yeah.
Like, come on, Bandai.
Yeah.
I guess it's to do with the RG interframe.
Probably, yeah.
Unfortunately. The interframe shouldn't be that thick on the leg, and I don't know. I wonder if they're using the same frame for the RG wing kits for the Tall Geese.
Yeah,
maybe not. I don't know, but
the Leo's head. I haven't warmed up to it either, but the Leo's head. It looks like somebody put a master grade neck and head on the kit, and then they lost the head. And it's just like the neck frame is still there or something.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
It looks like it's like a neck stump.
Yeah, next
Yeah,
up.
right.
Yep.
But yeah, this one I'm sure will also be ripe for P Bandai variants. We'll get like one that has the flight pack, and then one space type.
Sure.
That fun
Yeah.
stuff. You can see the cap where the plug in the backpack is obviously a separate piece there, so that'll surely be coming out. And then the 2.0 F91 Gundam Master Grade.
Did we really need a 2.0 though?
I don't know. That's what I've heard. A lot of people say that's actually not a bad Master Grade.
Yeah, I've built it. Yeah, it's a great Master Grade. Yeah, there's some bits where like underneath the shoulders and stuff where you just see a lot of plastic. There's no like inner frame in it. So there's a couple of parts like that, but other than that, it's great. Yeah.
So
yeah, I mean, I've not built the original Master Grade myself. I'm just not a fan of it. But I didn't think, just from observation, that it needed a 2.0. So I don't know. And with this one, I know it's just a prototype, but still, that face is a little, I don't know, a little weird. What do you guys think? Looks a little bit big for the head and the face mask and everything. I don't know.
I can't remember. I think the face is kind of big for the face mask on the F91.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it is proportionally bigger than other Gundams. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
I am
right.
in no means an F91 expert. It's just I'm not a fan. So it just looks weird, from here.
Yeah.
Me too. There's aspects of the design that I think are really cool, but other things that I'm just not really too into.
Yeah. Agree. I agree.
So that is, I think, pretty much it. There's the other kit that Josh was talking about, the Rinko white base kit, or not white base. It would be the ship from Seed, I think.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I believe, if I remember correctly. But yeah. So a lot of stuff coming out. As far as I can remember, I don't think there's anything else.
A Deep Striker.
There's Deep Striker, of course. Yeah.
Yes.
And did you guys saw the transforming, what is it, 1/20th or something unicorn? Did you see the videos of that at Gundam Base? Yeah. That was cool. That's not a kit or anything, I don't think, but that was kind of cool to see.
But people were sure wishing that it was a kit. I was seeing all the posts and comments and people asking me about that. Hey, is this for real?
Oh, Zach, is it real?
Yeah.
When are you getting stock in of this, Zach? Send it to us.
Oh yeah, I got that on pre-order.
Yeah,
you can pre-order that through my online site.
Just dash their hopes and dreams.
Hey, Alex is in the chat. Hey, Alex, thanks for joining the chat.
Morning, Alex.
Hello, Alex Dadoof. There he is.
But
good
yeah,
deal.
and USA, I think I mentioned this to you guys, but I'll just say it here in the chat. USA Gundam Store asked me, is commissioning me to paint up the Deep Striker for them for a display for their shop.
Oh, that's
so
right.
Working on that.
Nice.
Cool.
How are you going to ship that though once you're done with it?
Oh yeah,
that's going to be the challenge,
Hopefully it breaks down pretty well. Hopefully, like taking off the gun and backpack and stuff is relatively simple.
Yeah.
When do we get that? Is that March?
Yeah, March.
I think so. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I haven't built like what is it based off of, the EXS? Like what's the like the subunit?
Yeah, it's the XS.
Can you guys tell if you can tell if there's new parts, like I don't know, shoulders and legs and stuff, or does it look like it uses similar ones? Can you tell?
It does have new parts, and I heard, and I think that was in like their official announcement about it. It's got like new parts for the shoulders, new head.
Yeah.
I think new parts in the torso as well. The chest.
Okay, cool. All right, yeah. So like maybe 30% of the old parts or something.
And considering that's like the upper body is pretty much all that's left of the Gundam for that anyway. So
Yeah.
There wouldn't be much of the original S Gundam Master Grade in there.
Well, hopefully we get like an XS 2.0 or something so they can fix the proportion issues on that.
Yeah.
Make
some people happy,
That's the thing I hate about proportions is once you notice them, then you can't ever not notice them.
Oh yeah, no.
On
no
old
unseen
kids.
those.
Yeah, darn it.
Like I remember, like when the GP04 came out, the RE, and I ripped into it, and all of Simon's hopes and dreams were just dashed at that point when I pointed out every single little proportional issue that thing has.
He was fine with it, and then you just stole the beauty out of life.
Oh, he loved it. Yeah, he was so excited, and I was just like, man, this thing's ugly. Yeah, I think he still hates me for it, but we can get past it. Cool. All right, Zach. Anything else? Any other news?
Not that I can think of. Really
good stuff.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, guys. So let's talk about some of our favorite builders, shall we?
Yes.
So for those of you out there, we're just going old school. We're going simple this month. We're going to talk about some of our favorite builders, some of builders that you may not necessarily be familiar with, or maybe on some channels and in social media platforms that you may not necessarily participate in. Me, myself, I'm going kind of on the Instagram side of things. Mainly because I'm mostly on Facebook. I mean, that's, I think, where most people know me from. But you know, I am big fans of some of these guys on Instagram as well. So each one of us has picked like a few, and we'll just kind of go round robin and tell you why we like them, show you a little bit of what they've done, and just kind of fill you in and inform you of their presence. So, without further ado, who wants to go first?
I have one. I can go first.
All right. Josh is the one.
Can you give me a screen share, Zacho?
All right. Turning off your screen now.
Screen off. Okay. Let's see. Share. Okay. Can you guys see that? Can you see my image there? Yeah. Okay. So this is one person. So if anybody doesn't know, if you're a Gunpla fan and you're trying to find out cool builds that people are doing and projects, Twitter is, of course, massive in Japan, and more so than Instagram and Facebook. Like some people don't even have Instagram or Facebook, but Twitter it just explodes. So I really enjoy going through the Twitter feed way more than Instagram and Facebook, because you just get to see crazy stuff that you wouldn't normally see. And one of the people that I really like is Holmes_TNK. And what he's working on now is Eisen Wolf, which is similar to the Gundam Mark V and the Silver Bullet. And I built the Silver Bullet high grade kit, and I really like that. But he's working on the Eisen Wolf. And is this from Zeta or Double Zeta? Do you guys actually know the original Eisen?
Eisen Wolf?
Yeah.
Yeah. Double Zeta, I believe.
Double Zeta, yeah. And why I really like this guy is he's building one basically from scratch. And what he's got is Gyaradoga Master Grade. And he's putting a lot of plot plate around this. And as you can see here in this photo, you can see that there's like no existing armor from any other kit. He's basically building this all from scratch, which is, I've only done a little tiny, I did like the front skirts and the back skirts on my Zeta Plus, and that's the limit of my scratch building. So this just blows me away. And Tim, you probably appreciate this more than anybody, because you just know the work that would go into this.
I'm losing my shit right now, to be honest with you. That's awesome.
Have you seen this guy's stuff yet?
I have not. This
cool.
Looks great, man.
Yeah, so I've grabbed a bunch of images from his feed, and you can see here that he's got, I think this is the Gyaradoga lower frame for the hips, and I think that might be a Mark II on the right. So I think he's just working out what he wants to use. Of course, it's all Japanese with this, so you can translate it. But what can I show you first? So what he's doing is he's putting together some of the parts, and he's using, these are kind of like nano blocks. I guess you can buy these in kits or little packets, whereas these little blocks that you can use that have the male and female plugs of like 3 or 6 or rows, and this is a way you can actually make your own snap fitting of armor onto inner frame. And down below you can see here he's got the sister parts, so the male and the female, and that's how you can line it up. I don't know how you line up this sort of stuff. Maybe you have to plug the males into the females and then put glue on the back of that piece and then press it and hold it while the glue dries. So then when you unplug it, it all marries back up to where it was. So I love seeing this sort of stuff in progress, especially when it's all in gray plastic and using the plat plate with all the dots and the dashes and stuff. So here you can see he's putting in some vents, which is some photo etch kind of metal parts there. And here is a image where this is just such fine work. A piece of plat plate and using the BMC chisel, cutting in little tiny grooves, and I guess it's like 0.95 millimeter with a 0.2 millimeter gap or something crazy. And basically what that is then he inserts the metal parts in so they're all on the same angle. And then he's basically made that box for a little vent to go in. And you can see up here on the top right, he's put some vents in on the kind of crotch armor there. And this is what it's looking like. This is older. So you can see that he's done the head, and I don't know what he's made the head out of, but I love how detailed and how many parts there are, and you can like imagine all these parts moving on the head. It's such a cool head. It's got a little bit of piping and everything in there. And this is the Gyrodoga's shoulder frame coming out there. And then he's worked on the underneath the chest, put in these big, I guess they're like ion cannon beam things. I don't actually know, but it looks really cool. And here you can see the vents on the bottom. So they actually go through to the inside, and you can see those little mini Lego pieces there, adding in vents and layered vents. And you can see here that he's got the metal parts underneath, and then he's got these other like vent covers going on top. So there's like 3 layers to it, which I just love.
That's so cool.
And this is another one. It says the Gyrodoga inner frame, and of course the Gyrodoga inner frame isn't made for this Dogen Wolf. So he's put some brackets on the side of the leg and glued those in, and then he's mounted the little plugs in so you can put the front and back armor on. And of course, shots like this, some really nice light, and then just on your cutting mat. I don't know why, but I find it so appealing seeing it at this work in progress sort of stage.
I see. I love that detail on the edge of the bottom edge of that armor.
Oh, I have a photo of that. I purposely made sure. Oh, here you go.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, that's so cool to me. I don't know why.
And you can see that. No,
so
totally. It's this attention to detail. I don't know why it's so good. And you can see here how he's made this. There's all these bracing pieces of plastic in underneath this piece of armor, and all the layering on this piece on the left. Like the amount of work that goes into this is just insane. And you can see here the what's underneath everything as he's stacking it on. So the inner frame of the Gyrodoga is over here, and I think it's actually he's extended it out further than it originally was. And this is a couple of pieces here. And so I'll go back to my screen share because I have a video of, let's see if I can get back here. I have a video. Let me just get it up. Okay. Oh, you know what? I might not be able to screen share video. Let's see. I might not be able to. Let's see if I can open it up in something else. Give me a sec, because there's a video of him putting it together that is really cool, which you will like. Let's see if I can open it in something else.
You have it saved off of?
Yeah, I have it saved, but the QuickTime Player isn't letting me do it. Let me try this one here. I'll try another video player.
This is Gunpla Tech Talk.
Tech Talk, yep.
Yeah, we'll
Totally prepared.
talk about Gunpla and technology.
Okay, come on, here we go. And okay, let's try this. Okay, can you guys see this?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so this is just him assembling it, and I don't know if you're like me, but this is just it's such a joy to watch. So you'll see how he layers these parts on, and how it all actually squeezes together. And the fitting and how armor lines up in the cuts that he's done, I think it's just stunning.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
And there's that piece that you like, Tim. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty damn cool.
Mm. And you'll see how these I love these bits, these like C sort of shapes that click over onto the shoulders. So I'd like to get some of these little mini nanoblock sets to help me affix sort of armor parts to some customs. It'd be really satisfying to have that.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. So it's super wide.
Yeah, but I think that's,
so of course,
that's one of the aesthetic details of the Dovin. That's so cool.
It's phenomenal. Yeah. So, and I would buy that kit from him there, just as that unfinished, in that unfinished state. I would love to have that because I just think it looks so good. And I think there's, I'll go back to my images here. He was at, I think they have like a festival over in Japan. What is it? Nuki Festival. And he just brings it along. I think people put their kits on display. He has a double Zeta Gundam in the background, but he's just bringing it out and putting it on display and talking about it. And I guess people come around and they all show off their work in progress and finished models. And I think that's cool that there's a show where you can bring your work in progress to, just to encourage the community to talk about what you're doing. And I'm jealous that I don't get to go to it because that looks really cool. So there we go. So yeah, so that's Holmes_TNK on Twitter. If you haven't been on Twitter before for looking at Gunpla, it gets a little bit confusing because you don't know what everybody's saying, but follow a bunch of people and you'll start seeing some cool stuff. The problem with following Japanese builders is you may get some super sexy anime girl images popping up on your screen, but it's the price to pay to see some cool Gunpla. So yeah.
True.
So there you go. That's my share.
Awesome. Dak, you want to go?
Yeah, I've got a couple. Actually, I showed you guys 4, but I think I'm just gonna do 3. Although with me, I'm not as prepared as Josh. I thought about doing that.
I don't think any of us are as prepared as Josh at this point, man.
Who doesn't have children? That's me.
I wanted to do that, like save a bunch of images like that, but it was like 1 a.m. last night, and I had to get up 6:45 to do the show. So I was like,
trying to find, like,
you guys.
I spent about an hour getting those images last night, man. And if you're trying to find just images on somebody's feed, he didn't even use the same hashtag. I couldn't search, so I'm just scrolling through, and oh, there's one, and then scroll through for another. And man, I don't ever want to do that again. Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys are gonna have to put up with me just scrolling through their Twitter page. I'm also gonna use Twitter here.
I'm sure people are okay.
So here's the first one. I'm gonna show you guys Tbank01. The name is the same. So right off the bat, you can see we got some cool gym love there for all the gym lovers. This is his most recent design. Actually, I'm actually not really that big a fan of the White Wolf design in general, but just basically some really nice painted builds and some small bits of customization. They're not like super heavily customized, his different builds, but they're just really nice looking. But the one that he did recently that I really love is this one here.
Oh,
custom Yakudoga.
Yes.
It is from this, which I'm not sure what that is. It's an image from the game, maybe, or something.
I have no idea. Yeah,
but it's a slightly different version, Yakudoga here, with the Sazabi and the Gyaradoga. And really cool change up to the design. This is just using the HGUC kit here, obviously. But
so what has he done? He's extended the skirts a bit.
Extended the skirts, extended the torso a lot.
Oh yeah.
Over there, extended the thighs, pretty much everything. Extended. The toes are a little bit different here. You can see like in the bottom corner, the original toes, like that little thing. I can't.
Oh, it's like a mechanical sort of toe, whereas this is like a elf shoe toe.
Yeah, a little bit different. The head, I really like the head. It's just like got this bit angled.
Yeah.
To it. It's different. I added these vents in the front of the chest here too. These little vents there.
Yep.
Extended out the crotch a bit as well, so that.
Pow.
Right.
Now. So it's just extended all over the place and squared off a lot. It's a lot less round.
Yeah. Oh, I like that.
It's actually like in my phone, I've got like a note with like where I keep like all my different project ideas, and that's one that's been in there for the longest time, is to take this kit and just square off all the angles. Just like all these rounded bits on the design, just square them off, make it look more like angular. So I really like this a lot. It's kind of similar to what I wanted to do, but I really like that. Cool colors too as well. Nice blue and dark blue. And
that end result, just the paint and the colors, it hides all the work that went in underneath. You just go, oh yeah, that's the Yagod. But
yeah, right.
It looks like it's just a Bandai high grade kit.
Yeah.
That's cool. Not like super detailed, and even like very few decals on it. I think like there's like a couple here on the shoulders, but then you can barely see. Not much at all.
I wish it had a couple more decals, maybe some big hero decals, but only a few more.
I agree. A couple more could be cool. A couple in some areas it does look a little bit plain, but I still really like the design.
That's cool. And I just noticed now the shoulders, they're still a little bit rounded, but there's like 3 distinct sides.
Here?
Yeah.
At the top?
Yeah. Oh man.
So I like that. And this one as well was a really, really cool work he did with the Boog.
Oh, nice. I like the colors.
Yeah, so this is there was a P Bandai kit. I think he had a picture of it here earlier on in the work in progress. There was a P Bandai kit of this where here, this is the Bandai's kit. It's just a color swap. Really cool colors though. The orange and white and black does look really cool. So he made one himself here, and let's see. This one, and then this one using the Zaku's high mobility type legs.
Oh, nice.
So he just painted 2 sets of legs?
I guess so.
Okay.
I guess.
Hey, why not?
With the tubes as well. And I think I asked him about this either in a message or like a post. I commented about loving the tubes, and I think he said it was just like parts of the runner. They just melted, bent around to make these tubes. I really like that style tubing, just flat, smooth like that, no detail or anything. So, and then of course added this bit to the back there as well.
That's cool. Wow.
So, just very clean, nice details. I like the decals on here are really cool on the back of the fuel tank. And then he also does some small figures. I don't know how long it's going to take to find some, but here you can see just some of his builds here as well. Or a photo, you can see. Nice scan. Here you can see some more of that scribing going on in that tiny scribing on the HCC gun.
Yeah. See, and that's interesting how he did the Yagod, and it seemed like there was no added extra panel lines, and he can do it, but he obviously had a vision for what he was going for and didn't want to put them on the Yagod, which that's cool.
Yep. Yeah, I agree. It's all about making those stylistic choices, right?
Yeah,
so, like,
these big choices.
The work in progress on that.
So he used a blue one. Man.
Oh yeah. I guess I didn't think about that. The original kit actually. Like that.
I'd be too terrified of a little bit of paint scraping and then just seeing vibrant blue coming through underneath the orange. I'm just too worried about that. Oh man.
It'd be hard to hide that, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like here's one of his figures as well, just a resin kit, I would imagine.
Yeah, I've never painted figures. I don't even know how hard that would be to get a good skin color.
Yeah, right. I'm almost ready to start painting my Asuka figures. So,
that's
cool. What I've been. Last night while I was laying in bed, I was reading about how to paint skin.
Yep.
Here's a couple more. These I actually just recently picked up one of these little Max Factory 120 scale plastic kits. So these aren't resin; these are just plastic injection.
That's tiny. Man.
But fun, not cheap either. These are
Yeah.
like almost like $30 each.
Ah!
Like just tiny ones.
Wow. Holy moly.
Like,
Jeez.
slightly cheaper than resin though, actually, but still not
Yeah,
cheap.
I guess. Yep. Mm.
But the value, I guess, would be there. So yeah, there's like the
Oh, look at those eyes. Man,
Yeah, the eyes are crazy.
that's some steady paintbrushing. Man.
Let me see. But yeah, there's some work on the camphor. You can see. So here's like some of the work that he was doing on that Gundam.
Mm.
There. So yeah, I really like his work, which is really similar, I guess sort of similar in style to another builder I wanted to show. This is always one of my favorites, Yupa.
Oh, yes.
It's this YUUPA00. I'll just talk about these two and then switch it over to you, Tim. You can talk about
cool.
He just does these really nice, simple, really clean, but builds. But the colors are always so good. His colors are amazing.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
I would never think to put that like pastel pink over that dark kind of green, gray green.
He's got like a few colors that he tends to stick to. Yeah, for like for his accents. For when he does like red accents like that, it's a really pastel red usually, and the yellow is usually a really orange yellow like that. Oftentimes, a lot of frame will have purple in the frame as well. So purple in the frame. And let's see. These guys here as well. Those aren't his. I was gonna say those don't look like his.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm not in his media. That would.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
I mean, don't worry about scrolling. I think everybody's having fun seeing whatever passes by anyway.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. All good. But there was one post that he did recently that you could really see the color of the frame in the Zaku. I wanted to show you guys. This one here. That purple, how you can see it against just the how purple that is on the kit. So really nice colors. This was definitely he was definitely a big inspiration for me to start using fluorescent colors. Mixing fluorescent colors in with my paints, because he mixes fluorescence in with his colors a lot. So that's how you get like that really bright looking color.
Yeah, that's something I'd like to try.
So they're really nice colors. This one is really nice. One of my favorites of his builds. That orange is really nice.
Look at that orange, man.
It's like a peach color orange almost. And that red is like almost indistinguishable from the orange. How light?
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Man,
really bright, really nice colors. Yeah, it tends to usually works on high grades. I usually see him mostly working on high grades, but he does do some master grades and real grades as well. He did a really, really nice real grade Shinanju.
Oh, that's the smooth down one.
Yeah, very cool. Yeah. This one as well, you can see really orange yellow for that really light red. And that warm white as well, also very nice. Love the colors.
That's nice. Yeah.
I think he reposted images of that Shinanju fairly recently, so I might be able to find it here. These ones are also really nice. His Garazo and Gadessa.
Oh, look at that that green. Oh,
really nice. I love the decals on this too as well. The cluster decals, I guess you could call them.
And it's super smooth too, which is really kind of refreshing to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, that green. Oh,
that's
so
nice.
Cool.
Yeah.
And
he
that's
does
like
little bits of customization and things, like sometimes scribing some details, adding some different details. Like I think these circle bits are added on there, but nothing crazy. But they just make for some really nice finished products. This one, his local types are also really cool. Now this one I know he's slightly modified as well. He extended the waist in that.
Oh, yeah.
That's actually using the using parts of the ground GM.
That's pretty nice. I like that.
Some different aspects of that, and using the legs. Oh yeah, this one.
I didn't even notice. Yeah, that's the legs.
Using the Thunderbolt GM as well. So get bashed a lot there. But yeah, a lot of, and he posts a lot of stuff as well too. So if you follow him on Twitter, you'll see him posting a lot. He has a pretty high output of stuff just because, like I said, he's not doing anything like super crazy. Here's
that's the Riser, eh?
This gets, yeah. So I think I talked about this would be the RG7 swords. I talked about how I tried to mimic his painting style on my XN Riser. That purple and blue there. It's really nice.
Oh, that looks so nice.
But yeah, we might not see any Shinanju, but if you scroll through, you can find it on here somewhere. I'm just looking for anything red, but there's a lot. He just posted a lot of stuff. Oh, here's work in progress anyway. Or just, he does this too as well, like before like final assembly of the kit, he'll lay out all the parts like this. So
yeah, let's go.
You can see just how smooth and nice it looks. This one, is
that the one? Yeah, that is the one, isn't it?
Yeah, I double take that for a second.
Yeah,
but
I think I was thinking of the Shinanju that had the smoothed crest on the chest. I think they smoothed it right down. That must be another builder that I'm thinking of.
I'm not sure.
Yeah. Whoa.
Jesus.
Yeah, crazy. Just imagine the time just to lay all the parts out like that, just to take this picture.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that takes a lot of time. Like I did that with the Hummingbird before I did.
Oh, you
final
did. That's
assembly.
right.
Yeah, and it took, it took like 45 minutes to lay out the parts, and I don't think I had that many parts.
Yeah. I love this image too.
That's
as well.
Nice, man. Look at that orange cockpit that you will never see.
Yeah. Well, and the inner frame is like 3 different colors, because there's like a bluish color and a gray color, and then kind of like a green gray color, and yeah, that's crazy.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So his work has been a really big inspiration for me when it comes to just focusing a lot on the colors and everything. Just getting those really nice looking colors. So yeah, definitely I would really highly recommend to follow him. Just like I said, very high output of stuff too. He's working on something like every 2 weeks. He's on a new kit.
Wow.
So yeah, fun stuff.
Awesome.
Yeah, nice one.
Very cool.
I've got one more, but Tim, I'll let you go. And then
Yeah. Let me show one here real quick. All right, cool. So let's get the screen share going. All right. So my first pick here is on Instagram, obviously. This is a young man, Adrian or Adri Damar, Skinny Panda 89 on Instagram. Now, I had the absolute pleasure of meeting Adri in 2016 at GBWC. You guys will probably remember Davida entry.
Yeah.
And
oh yeah,
this was one of my favorites, or Devada, sorry. This was one of my favorite entries there, the year that I went. This thing was just really, really cool. The colors were striking, the wings were majestic, and I don't know why I just really connected with this particular build. But that's not, all he's done. He's done a lot of other things. There's kind of the headdress of the Devada. Obviously, it's a wing 0, and you can see even like the little scroll work here down in the torso is just really, really intricate and really freaking cool. Lot of work went into this, and well deserved to be, in Japan. But some of his works that he's done recently are kind of even more exciting, at least to me.
Oh, he's been doing it again, hasn't he?
Yes, this Gian is nuts. The scribe work. I'm sure you'll appreciate this, Josh, because this is so clean. He's got what do you call it? Those CPLs, clean panel lines.
CPLs, yeah. I've actually talked to Andrew after I went to Indonesia and did the judging and stuff over there. I started chatting to him, so I've been commenting on these because I've seen these and I'm like, dude, this is super clean. So please keep showing. This is good.
Yeah. Well, I really like also what he's doing here with the arms. Because if you guys have not tried scribing on a curved surface or even a spherical surface like these shoulders, it's super freaking hard. It is not easy, and he pulls it off masterfully with this. It just really, really appeals to me and kind of my technical nature. It's just really, really nice.
Symmetry on that back skirt. The symmetry would just be so hard to do.
I mean, look at that. That looks so good to me. Just the little details here, just to cut a little square right there.
And the fact that he didn't do a panel line right down the middle, which is tempting to do when you see space. He left it as a big armor panel. That's hard to do. Yeah.
I mean, it leaves your room open for a nice little decal right there or something. It gives your eye a break. So that's a really good lesson for you guys that want to get into custom panel lines and things. Just because you have space doesn't necessarily mean that you should put a panel line there. So definitely look to Adri's example here as kind of a how-to in terms of using space. The panel lines that he's done here on the lower legs are just super nice. I mean, before and after here, you can plainly see what he's done to it. I mean, he's even notched this part out right here along the knee. He's separated.
That big separation, man.
Yeah. And it just adds so much, to the look of it. Some notches here at the bottom, notching here along the corner here. Man, just super, super, super nice. And speaking of the Doven Wolf.
Oh yeah.
Adri's actually working. He's calling this the Eisen Wolf. Now, I don't know if that's canon or not. I'm not really familiar with it, but I think it looks badass, to be quite honest. He's using these pointy, shieldy things from what's the armor from IBO? Yeah. Do you know the name of that, Zach?
Long distance assault. It's the long distance something.
Oh, I thought there was some fancy name for it.
No, it doesn't have a really fancy name to it. No.
Oh, awesome! Way to go, Bandai. Way to be generic.
They really got really generic with the weapons and accessories in IBO.
Yeah, well, it seems like it. But I mean, the plastic sheets that he's added to this just make it look so much cooler. The angles, the lines, and everything. Just really, really great work that he's done here. Here's kind of like the torso that he's working on. Obviously, it's much different from the Doven. He's kind of putting his own little spin on it and everything. Really inspired work here with this. What else? He's got the nasty looking Zeta. I mean, look at that. That's super cool. The all the panels and everything, the colors pop. Love that orange. Like this guy said, I agree with that. The kid's legit, man. And on top of everything, he's super nice. He's just a super, super guy. So down to earth. I can't say enough. Here you go, Zach or Josh. You'll like this one.
Yeah, and that's a high grade too.
Yeah, that is the high grade. Yeah. Looks really, really cool there. And this this Shiki that he did is just mean looking with the nice red. Yeah. He's got a good eye for these things. Just the mechanical panels, the lines.
That's like IBO arm, I think.
It might be, yeah.
So the elbow joints.
Yeah, right here.
Mhm.
And then the kind of internal cables there. Yeah, it looks like at least the inner frame to an IBO arm. At very least, anyways.
The outside part as well. I know it looks familiar. I just can't place it at the moment.
What, that right there? This part?
Yeah, the actual forearm part is also.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fairly certain.
Yeah, and it's like got like a front panel on the bicep, but it doesn't have anything on the back. That's kind of a call sign of an IBO frame.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, so Adri is a hell of a builder, guys. If you're on Instagram, man, follow him.
This is what I saw. Because he entered the Tetsujin when I judged that. And this was his, what is it? The Gallus, yes.
The Gallus, yeah.
This was really cool, of course, in person. It's just great. This is when I first met him, was judging, and he entered this. I mean, it was really nice.
Oh, that's awesome, yeah. I mean, this thing just looks mean. I mean, look at the back of this thing. That just looks like, it wants to get into a bar fight, I mean, that just looks mean as hell.
Oh, that looks like Toki's backpack bits.
Yeah, these the pods and everything, definitely. And I mean, look at this, look at that face. I mean, that's just sinister looking. So yeah, dude, I absolutely love his work. And you couple that with such a great guy, you can't help but not like what this kid is doing. So that's my selection, or my first selection for you guys. Skinny Panda 89 on Instagram. Go follow him right now.
Nice.
All right. Well, what did I do here?
Shit.
What did I do? Oh, there we go.
There we go. Yeah.
All right.
You got another one, Zach? No, that's it. I only had one.
Oh,
okay.
one
dude. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Just said
I had a second one, but then I couldn't find him again. All I have is I've saved the images, and that doesn't have his name on it, so that stuffed me up.
Nice.
Just had to really quick plug in my computer. I just noticed it was on 5% battery.
Oh yeah, we're about to use that.
But that would have meant we would have lost the show, right?
Yeah, eventually. Eventually. You want me to keep going, Zach?
No, I'm good. No.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Rock and go.
I didn't real fast. But hang on just a minute. And then also just stabbed my finger.
Oh, great.
On live TV.
And he's batting 1,000 here, kids.
Yeah, that's what you do.
There we go.
Trying to multitask. All right, yeah, I got another one. Actually, two more, but Matt was actually just a backup in case someone was doubled. So let me show you. But just briefly, Matt 825, just amazing work. So follow him.
Matt. I just like the name.
Otherwise known as simply Matt. But yeah, and for some reason the photo's not opening. There we go. Just really, really good work. That's not very representative. That's great.
Oh man.
Really like this work that he's doing now with the high-res wing.
Oh, that's sexy.
It looks so much better painted. Here's another Tyranid Gundam Saga with the red target right there.
Crazy crotch beacon.
Wow.
Zeta here, HGC. Zeta?
Yeah.
But who I really wanted to talk about here was Masaki.
Yes.
Masaki is crazy. So here, just in the top, you can kind of get a feel of some of the stuff. He does these insane dioramas.
Oh my gosh.
But lately, he's been working on these. He's got a lot of stuff in his media, so it's going to take a while of scrolling. But he's been working on these little dioramas inside these little jars, and then he made these
pretty neat
boxes for them as well too.
Oh, that's so good.
I like the boxes have this like kind of stamp there, or just like negative in the stain.
Nice.
Super cool, and they've got lights in the buildings.
Oh, get out of here! No way.
Wait, that's on a charging pad too. Is that like just automatic?
Actually, no. Sorry, that would be his phone.
Oh, and it lights up from underneath. No way.
Well, it's probably the phone's light that shines up in it.
There. Yeah.
But that means that's all hollow.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Oh my gosh.
So these buildings, these are actually buildings that were like an Evangelion thing. They made these kind of like little building segments that you can buy and like make your own city by just buying a whole bunch of them.
Wow.
But they look so cool, especially if you like kind of like post-apocalypse kind of aesthetic.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's very dystopian looking.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. With the trees and the roots going through them as well.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So he's got a whole bunch of these that he's been working on, but I want to show you guys. So here you can see them in the boxes again.
How fun is that? You make something and then you make something to go around it. Oh, that's so good.
So I assume he sold these. Here you can see that when they're on display. I mean,
wow.
He made a bunch of them. There was a photo I thought I saw where he had them like on display, but you may have recognized this work. This, not this exact one, but he had one that was in GBWC before.
Oh, did he?
Which would be, maybe, it's not in this picture. You can see it's tiny in that picture there.
Oh, he did the one in the middle there with the back of that photo, the little girl standing underneath the awning and there's rain coming down. Yeah. I remember seeing that and flipping out at that. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so you can see all these building parts all fit together. Here's for a size comparison. A 1 yen is roughly about the same size as a penny.
That's teeny tiny.
How tiny that is.
Wow.
That's nuts.
You know what I thought about too is with these jars is that they look like palm juice.
Oh yeah.
Cups, sort of. I don't think they are, but that's what I thought of when I saw them at first. Where's the image of his diorama? This is another really cool diorama. With the Zaku and the Gundam there. So this is what I think the kind of stuff and just
look at that building damage.
Yeah, that's nice.
Jeez.
I think he does the decay of these dioramas so well. But yeah, so here's what you can see. Here's what those building parts look like.
Oh, wow!
So many of them. Oh my god!
This I don't think this is his image. I think this is just like on display at a shop.
Oh, I was gonna say. Oh, okay.
Gosh!
Wow. Oh yeah.
So you can see this was like an Evangelion team up thing with this other Geo Carpa or something, whatever that says there. Anyway, this company that makes this stuff, they made some Evangelion themed ones. So you can make this building. You can see the little Eva there. So he just uses those for this. And here's like before adding the trees and foliage and stuff.
So good.
Yeah, it's wild.
But he does also have some Gundam stuff here as well. Here's one you can see with ARM, a hard graft kit, like ARM crashed on top of a building there. This was his GBWC entry, that one there.
Oh, yeah.
Did you guys remember seeing that?
I remember seeing that, yeah.
What year was that? Do you know? What year did he enter that? Last year?
Maybe 2 years ago.
Okay. I don't remember this one, but it looks, I mean, just from that, it looks spectacular.
I'm sure there's some more pictures here we can maybe see of that. This was another Another photo here. But the water effect was so cool too. How it's not just like flat water. How he made it actually look like there was actually like big waves, like these
Wave. Oh.
Yeah.
and like the water crashing over the sides of the little islands.
Now I wonder if that's the last one. I wonder if that's a block of pure resin that he poured, or if it's just clear plexi on all four sides and then a topper. I'd love to know.
Yeah, that'd be a good question. There's some more photos of it later as we go down, I'm sure. So we can maybe see. This one I like as well. The Zaku jumping up and slicing through the core fighter.
Oh, nice.
Talk.
Oh, I remember this one. Yeah.
I like how you can see like the jumping effect down through the water as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm.
So that looks like poured resin.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you can see the layer separation in the pour. But still, that's pretty damn cool. Wow.
So super nice with the details and scenes.
Japanese inspirational quote images.
Yeah. Made a couple of these smaller ones in the same style as the GVWC one. There's another bigger, better image of the one Josh is talking about. I like that a lot too, with the water coming down off the overhang there.
That is cool. And I like the fact that he put it in like a little fruit crate, as the base.
Yeah.
That's pretty neat too. I like that. That's a nice touch.
That's probably like something from Daiso, like a dollar store or something.
Yeah, probably.
I've got a couple of those. These are cool too as well. That is actually
it's like a mecha.
Mechatro, and this part, like the main part of this one here, is like that, like inhaler. Thing. I think it's called like a Pfizer or something like that. But it's just scrap pieces. That was one thing that I wanted to find. One thing that I wanted to show today was I follow a few different builders, like Japanese builders on Instagram or on Twitter, that do these builds where it's just like totally original creations, just using scraps of all kinds of different scraps. So it's not like even scraps of kits, but just like other random objects and things like as well.
Yeah.
There's some really cool ones, but I couldn't find one just offhand just last night while I was trying to find a couple of things.
Here's
one here.
There's a Swedish guy on Instagram that does that, and he makes some kind of crazy, fanciful things. And the parts that he takes and finds is just crazy. So they're out there.
It's really cool stuff that you can see. It's something that I'd really love to try out.
Yeah.
As well. I'm thinking that's supposed to be Ko Yokoyama and Max Watanabe. There. Very cool.
Nice.
And that's Ghibli in the middle. That was, I forget what it's called.
Yeah.
Big Bugs. Yeah.
Anyway, it's from Nazca.
Nazca, that's it.
But yeah. Here's that one. Here you can see
so little.
how tiny that is.
Oh my gosh.
That's pretty crazy. There's some more images of that. Yeah, that's pretty small. So that'd be in hand. A couple inches.
Wow.
And there's some work in progress photos on that. Sculpting that kind of mostly out of clay, I guess. Yeah, you can see clay or polyester putty.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's
a frame and then just kind of coated it in polyester putty.
Yeah.
But interesting. So some really different stuff. That was one thing in the one reason why I wanted to show this guy too was just it's different. There's Gundam stuff. You can see this one I like as well.
Oh, look at that.
Nice.
The sand trails even.
Oh yeah.
Like showing the sand like sliding off.
Nice.
That looks so good.
And the bags on the inner frame look legit.
Mm. Is that resin or something?
There was a resin kit of this spoof.
Okay, yeah.
What he used as a base, and then just
Mm.
modified it.
Mm.
I'm pretty sure I can see some work in progress photos on that where he was sculpting that. This one is really cool as well. Just that's the opposite side of this, I think. Like that.
Oh, yes.
Production is pretty amazing. Some drawings. More photos of that diorama. But yeah, it's got a lot of very cool works here. I want to see maybe some more pictures of that desert diorama, but you can see it. Just check out his Twitter. Here's another one, another desert diorama there. Well, Jim. Yeah,
That's cool.
here's
Nice.
You kind of see before with the arm.
Wow, look at all the stuff inside. The broken things on the ground and the table and the chair. Oh, man. Jeez.
Yeah, very cool.
You can look at something like that for days and still not see all the detail, you know?
That is what 1/35th scale, right? The hard graph arm kit.
Yeah.
So that's pretty small.
Man. Yeah, that's a pretty big dio. Wow.
This one, I think it was part of that. The underside of that Thunderbolt diorama building.
Oh my gosh.
Crazy.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
No way.
Build that all up and then destroy it to make it look destroyed.
Oh, yeah, how do you paint that? How do you get paint into everywhere?
Very carefully.
Oh my gosh. I don't know if you guys have ever painted a fence, but I did it when I was younger, and it's terrible because you do all one side and you do the other one. You're like, okay, I'm all done. And then you step to the side and there's a whole angle on the fence all the way that you've missed.
Yeah.
And I just remember that. It's terrible. Oh.
Yeah.
Yep. Here you can see some work in progress.
Cool.
Of that.
Yeah, that wave in that is really cool.
I think this was the year. I'm pretty sure I saw this when I was there. So I want to say that was 2 years ago. It was one of the GBWC Japan finalists. I like this one as well. Sometimes with it's actually a Matt K figure, but it goes together well enough. This looks like something that like Scott would do.
Yeah, totally.
Very much in Scott's style there. Yeah. So
nice.
That's
awesome
stuff.
Very cool.
Man, yeah, Twitter is good. If you guys aren't on it, oh man, it's good.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I got one more, and then we'll get to our little drawing challenge that Josh has cooked up for us.
Yes.
So,
everybody's excited.
hell yeah, why not? It'll be fun. All right, cool. So let me share my screen here real quick. Go ahead and let me present right. And come on. Share, there we go. Okay, so going back to Instagram. This is a Japanese builder. Take4.gp is what he goes by on Instagram. Now, this guy's #1 model is this monster Zaku.
Oh, yes.
I mean, yeah, this thing is just nuts. The detail and things that he did with this thing. And I think he's probably been done with this thing for like a year, and he's still posting pictures of it. Like detail shots and whip pictures and things like that. So it just kind of goes to show you how much work has gone into this particular project. This guy is just kind of nuts. And then he's working and semi-scratch building this thing. I don't even know what to call it anymore, because it used to be I forget what the name of the aquatic mobile
or
something like that. Jagu, Jangu,
Jangu,
something like that. Yeah. But I mean, it doesn't even resemble that anymore because I mean, 3/4 of the body and the head are scratch built at this point. And I mean, he's just put so much work, and it looks so clean too. I mean, the edges and chamfers and everything, it's all super, super nice. And one thing that he did, which was really cool, he's using Legos similar to Josh's first modeler to match up parts and things, and it just works really, really nicely. So that's really cool. This is for me, it's super impressive.
Get out of it! Look at that.
Yeah, that's just insane, and you're hardly ever going to see that. But for somebody like me, I love this stuff. And he shows you the process. There it is, unpainted, well, undetailed. These are base colors at this point. There it is. The inner stuff is primered, and the outside of the shield is bare plastic. There it is without the back of the shield on there. There's what he made.
Whoa.
Yeah, all the bits and pieces and greeblies that he put into this thing, and all the pieces kind of spread out together, and you can see how he cut out, the
because that's
inside of that.
That wasn't hollow before. That actually had a panel underneath, right?
Yeah, all this stuff, all of this had plastic inside of it. Yeah, just nuts. And he had to take down all these pegs and everything like that. It's just so much work. There's what it looks like before all the greeblies and everything, but just it just screams to my technical nature. I mean, look at that thing. Holy hell. And this is more like I guess like his take on a Psycho Zaku. Because if you look at the left hand, it's not your traditional hand. It's more like a like a Zeong hand or something like that. I mean, look at that thing.
Gun hand.
Yeah. I mean, look at that. That's
totally.
Dude, that's a mitt right there, man. I totally dig it. Look at that thing.
Oh, wow.
All the little details that he put in just to the hand. Just the hand. It's just insane. This guy is just phenomenal, in my opinion. And I love the foot.
Oh, wow.
What can you say? The sharpness of it, the angles. He incorporated the top of the foot into the design, but then, it looks like maybe like a Mark II foot, maybe a perfect grade Mark II. I don't know. But just the Zaku is just, it screams to me. I love it. So this thing is just awesome. Yeah. And he's done
under crotch bit. Up, scroll up above the QR code. Right, yeah, that one. I want to see some vents and stuff underneath. Oh, yeah. Wow.
Yeah, they're the naughty bits.
Holy moly.
Oh, man. Just super awesome. I mean, and just look, this little indented panel, you can see how it's not even flush with the surface. And that's on the inside of the thigh that is underneath all of this paneling and everything. You're never going to see that. You're never going to see this decal right here. You're never going to see these vents underneath. But that's the level that some of these guys take it to. And it's just really, really impressive and inspired work. So, yeah, take4.gp on Instagram, folks. Follow that one too. So,
yeah, this is a way to following these guys on Instagram or Twitter. It's a way to have your inspiration folder on your phone or computer just full, because you go, I want to save that. You just have so many saved.
Oh, absolutely. And he's done other work that is really, really good too. But man, this Zaku, it's so damned impressive. So in love with this thing. So, But anyway, that's
great.
that's my second one. So there you go.
Cool.
Rock and roll.
You got
All right. All right. So it's what is it? It's 7:45. We've got just a little bit more time left in the show, and we've got some, I guess, drawing to do. Josh, tell us about this drawing challenge that you've got.
This drawing challenge is basically, the point is not to draw something that looks good. The point is it'll be better if it looks crapper. So I used to play a game with my friends where we give each other just an idea, like gorilla riding a skateboard, and we give each other like 1 minute to draw this thing. And the time limit means it turns out really crap. I don't want us to do something that short. Maybe we can take 2 minutes or something. And I wanted to see what you guys want to do. We could just draw a Gundam, and it has to be a new Gundam from your head with some crazy weapons. Maybe he's got like 5 legs or something like that. Or would you like to, each of us have to draw like, say like Zaku the 5.0, what we think the future of what a Zaku would look like. What do you guys feel like doing? You want to just draw anything that comes to your mind? Or do you want to go with a kind of a Mobile Suit topic? What do you reckon?
Let's leave it to the audience. What do you say? Okay.
So basically, people in the chat, you guys tell us what you'd like us to draw. And it can be like, say, like the RX-78, but like the 3rd version or the 4th version, what we think it'll look like in the future. Or should we just draw whatever comes to our mind and we come up with our own custom Gundam? Basically, as if we were 3 5-year-olds just drawing a Gundam ourselves.
Cool.
So we'll give you guys maybe about 30 or 40 seconds to a minute to type in some ideas, and I'll choose one from there.
Let's say the 5th one from right now.
Okay, let's do it.
Go for it. You're right back. Well, I'll take.
You're right. Yeah, you're right, Zach.
Yeah, I'm gonna go bandage up my stab wound.
Okay, all right.
Get some stitches.
Ooh, I like Gundam Evil theme. Gundam Evil theme is good. Gundam Samurai. Oh, I reckon Gundam Evil theme. What do you think, Tim?
You
have a look, see what you think. Yeah.
I'm good with that. Let's see what else is coming through here.
Yeah,
let's
keep the ideas coming. This is really good, chat. Nice one.
The bear guy Verka.
Bear guy
That
Verka.
could be
fun. We could also do our own theme. I might do an evil, and you could do a bear guy Verka.
Ooh, that's actually a pretty. That's a pretty good idea.
Underwater Gundam. I'm probably gonna go evil Gundam.
Ooh, Junkyard Gundam.
Junkyard Gundam. Oh, that's good.
That's interesting. Yeah.
All of these ideas, man.
I know, right?
Your own build fighters.
Your own build fighters. Yeah, I saw that too. That's a good one. Yourself as Gundam? Come
Jesus,
on.
Gundam for your Sweet 16. Oh man, that's really good. Oh yes.
See, if I drew myself as a Gundam, it would be the shortest Gundam among them all.
Are you short or something? How tall are you?
Yeah, dude, I'm like 5'7".
Oh, I guess I've never stood next to you, so I don't know. You just seem like
exactly.
Okay, well, man, we can start drawing. Zach's going to be doing his blood thing. So do you know what you're going to do? What are you going to do? You're going to do Bear Guy Verka?
To the hospital. I that one's calling to me. I think I'm going to do the Bear Guy Verka. Yeah.
Okay, and I'm gonna do Evil Gundam, and basically you just draw whatever comes to your mind, and the point is to add ridiculously to it in whatever way.
Wait a minute. We have a last minute. We have a last minute possibility. Justin as a Gundam.
Yeah. Well, that's a good one too. Okay, well, I'm gonna start drawing, and we'll just keep drawing, and you can go with whatever you want.
I'm going Justin as a Gundam.
Okay,
I've got to give it to him. That's a winner in my book. All right. So what do we do? We put a timer on the.
Let's just draw for a few minutes. I don't think we have to rush or anything like that.
Okay.
And just talk people through what we're doing as we're going. Might be a bit of radio silence, everybody, but this is the price for a high art. Okay, let's do it. Okay, Evil Gundam. Oh my gosh.
We can do a little Bob Ross action here too. You know, we can kind of tell you about some happy little angles and some interesting panel lines and stuff. So let's see here. What are we doing?
It's already turning out so good. Okay, we'll wait for Zach to come back in. I don't know if he can hear us yet.
It's been so long since I've actually drawn something. Oh my god, this is going to be terrible.
Oh man, I know, right?
Oh my god, this is already terrible. Well, shit.
No man, believe me, Tim. I'm drawing this so quickly and terrible. It has to be terrible.
Oh, guys, don't hate me for my lack of talent here.
So Zach, people have put into the chat what some ideas that they had, like Gundam with a beard, as in Justin as a Gundam, or what we got, Fumina, Evil Fumina. I'm doing Evil Gundam. There's Jesus Gundam. There's Fantasy Gundam. There's Underwater Gundam. There's Bear Guy Verka. So basically, you can choose whatever you like, and you just got to draw it. And the whole point is it's got to be crap and it's ridiculous. Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys already started. Should I wait to the next round, or should I go to?
I think we're just going to do one round, and you can just start whenever you're ready.
Yeah, it's kind of freeform here at this point, Zach. Kind of doing our own thing.
This is pretty cool.
Whose dumb idea was this?
Yes, whose awesome idea was this?
Oh my god.
Zach could do a Zaku with a ponytail.
There you go. There you go.
Wow.
You gotta give the. I want to see some kind of crazy weapon edition or something like that.
The ponytail?
Yeah. Maybe the ponytail can be the weapon.
Or a Zaku with a mullet.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Nice.
And we might have to put these original artworks up for sale on one of our websites or something like that, because I think people will pay a lot for these. Yeah.
That might be a good idea. Sign them and ship them out to people.
Mm.
I don't know if anybody would want these though.
Oh man, they'll totally want them. They're gonna want these on shirts and stuff. Oh man.
Mm.
Oh, this is terrible. Oh my gosh.
This is so bad. Oh my god.
Oh man. Because when do we draw as adults? When do we just sit down and draw something drawing like this? This is great.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
dude, Bob Ross is rolling over in his grave as we speak.
Okay, so that
This is like, you happy little idiots.
is awesome. Okay. And you know Bandai is watching, and they're going to be making kits of these.
More than likely.
Yeah.
Dude, this is... Oh my.
Tim, yes, I can't wait to see this.
This is the dumbest thing we've ever done.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Oh man. And then you have to talk everybody through it. As if it's serious and you really love it.
Oh my.
I'm done. I don't really know what else I could do. Said draw Zaku with a ponytail. It's not really the most complicated thing in the world.
Okay, I'm almost done. Take your time, Tim. No rush.
I'm almost there. Sign it. I'm done. Boom. Oh my. Sorry, Justin, if you're watching.
Okay. All right. You're done too, Zach?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's here. I'll go through. It was my idea, so I'll go first. Let's see if you guys can see this. I'll take down my light a little bit. Okay. So mine is the Evil Gundam.
Nice.
And so what it's got is terrible evil. Oh, Zach, you want to make me presenting so it's a bit bigger?
Oh, that's a good call. Yeah.
Sorry. There you go.
You're right. Okay, cool.
There you go.
Nice. Yep. So we've got, of course, super evil face here with the mono eye, and he has a 5-point V fin, just because he's mean and tough. He's got really, really long arms down here with needle fingers, and these are all funnels all along his arms. So he has heaps of funnels as well. And this here in the middle is actually, he has a core in his chest that's a black hole generator. And so it actually sucks in other Gundams up into his chest and destroys them and sends them to different dimensions. And this is the Neo Zeon down here. So you can see for scale just how big he is. And then the reason why he's really an evil Gundam is on the end of his spider feet, he has bear guys, which he uses to attract new Gundam builders, and then he stabs them and kills them. So it's kind of like bait. So he's the one he's trying to lure new kid builders with the bear guys, and then he kills them. So that's the Evil Gundam. Yeah, coming out in perfect grade and master grade and high grade next summer. Yeah.
That's awesome.
There you go. Yep,
that's awesome.
That's mine. There we go.
My.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Tim? Yeah, here we go.
Can you swap Tim over, Zach?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, Tim. Here we
For
go.
everybody watching, this is the dumbest thing we've ever done, but it's sure is fun. All right, so here we go.
Yes.
Get the.
Oh man.
There it is. That is Justin as a Gundam.
Man, you did that head actually really good.
I mean, I tried. I tried my best.
Man. Oh, and I didn't know what the middle bit. Sorry, talk us through it. You're right.
What, right here?
That's the chin, right?
That's the chin, yeah. And the little vents and everything, yeah. So obviously, this is the Ver-Ka version of the Gundam head, obviously, with the vents on the sides here, and the excellent panel lines and the roundness of the head and everything. But then you also have this luxurious beard going on that covers 90% of the faceplate, except for the little venting area, and then also the red chin. Obviously, I didn't have red. But this, like I said, is both luxurious and glorious at the same time. It's soft and supple, but yet also coarse and rough. So it's majestic, and it is just spectacular to behold. So that is Justin as a Gundam.
Nice work.
There we go.
I totally forgot whether you're describing Justin or the Gundam.
Oh yes.
Well, hey, it's Justin as a Gundam, so technically it's both.
And like when that Gundam goes to fight on the battleground, the enemy comes out and they're like, "Let's finish this!" And then it's just like, "Bah!" And it's just the beauty is just too much to behold, and they just can't fight at all. They just start to cry, and they have memories of their childhood and what's beautiful in the world. Oh, that was good, Tim. Nice one.
They just run away.
They just run away. Yeah.
Like, we don't want to fight this. It's too beautiful. Oh shit. All right, Zach, what do you got?
Well, mine's not very elaborate.
Oh, I'm dying.
Oh, that's all right. That's all right.
It's a Zaku with a
Oh,
pony.
can you full screen present yourself?
A Zaku with a ponytail, which is pretty easy because I've only drawn this.
Oh yeah.
Zaku head like a million times.
Oh yeah, of course.
So here you go.
Oh my gosh.
And it's not just a regular ponytail here. This is like a really like what they call that in the 80s. It's like puffed out. What's that?
The pigtail thing, or it's just on one side like it's all teased.
Oh, Yeah, teased. There we go. It's all teased out. So
Yeah. And I love it. Are those eyelashes on the mono?
yeah, got eyelashes on the
nice.
mono too, of course.
Oh man.
So, yeah.
And I like that it's like a smiling Zaku nose.
Yeah.
Smiling.
Oh
Give a
man.
little peace sign and everything.
That's
Awesome.
great. Oh man.
So I mean,
Man.
if this was like a bidding contest for Bandai, I think we all know which one Bandai would choose.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, we know which one would sell more. That's for sure. Yeah.
That's marketable right there, kids.
Oh man. Good work.
Oh my.
Well, there we go.
Yeah.
We have just discovered our first recurring theme for the show.
Yeah, that was surprisingly fun.
Nice. I was hoping it would be
fun. Yeah, dude, it was good. That was good. Hopefully, it was as fun for the audience as it was for us. So we haven't lost any watchers. Yeah, we haven't lost any watchers. So hopefully, you guys enjoyed that little bit of nonsense that we did. Oh, all right. Let's finish this one out. Because I am about to lose my shit.
You are. You're like crying.
Yeah, dude. It's just good, stupid fun. I can't stand it. It's good stuff. All right, so let's do some plugs. Josh, you go first, brother.
I am Joshua Dara on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter as well. And I'm going to post some photos of my little Ponyo house very soon. So that's not Gunpla, but I'm going to put that up. And I'm going to try and take some real size photos and maybe put me inside the car or inside the house or something like that, of course.
Nice.
So say hi to me, chat to me on Facebook or Messenger or whatever. And I sell my artwork on joshuadara.com. I send all my drawings worldwide, flat shipping, so it's not crazy. Check out my artwork. And Awesome Toys TV on YouTube just did a little feature about my Zeta Work in Progress book. So if you're curious about my book and haven't checked it out, check out their video. They do a bunch of cool videos featuring builders and a bit of masterclass details. Hazim, they've just featured, super detailed, really cool. So they just did a little video, so go check out their channel. Other than that, say hi anytime and keep building Gundam. That's it. Yeah.
Awesome.
And Jeff, yes, I haven't started the Zeta print yet. But it will be coming. Yeah. That's it. Thank you.
Nice. Zach, what do you got for us? Tell them where to find you.
A lot of stuff. Well, you can find me, all over the place, mostly on YouTube. I've been, I was off for like about a week or so. I've been posting a little bit now, a little bit more. Back to getting to some videos. I've obviously rearranged my room. And so I'll be doing a new room tour video soon, showing just kind of how I've rearranged everything. I'm really happy with how it's come out. Obviously, here at my desk, it's a lot more sunny, right in front of the window now. So the space is looking good. A couple of things I will mention, though, that I will be talking about in upcoming videos. I'm going to have another contest. Giveaway contest kind of thing that I'll be starting. I'll be announcing that very soon. I got a couple of Bandai Star Wars kits on the way, thanks to USA Gundam Store. People have been asking me to review some Star Wars kits, so I've got a couple of those coming in. A new fun kind of series of videos that I want to do. That'll be kind of similar to like this, like a live, like monthly kind of thing. And also just giveaways for my Patreon patrons. There's a couple of giveaways. I'm going to be doing like a free t-shirt giveaway every month, and then like a big box of stuff to give away every 2 months. So I'll do a video giving away some stuff and announcing the new contests and stuff like that all maybe in the next week or so. So stay tuned for that. A whole bunch of stuff too as well. I got a giant box of stuff in yesterday. So that's all there on the table.
Nice.
So there'll be a lot of stuff to do. But like I said, I'm on vacation now from my school, and we do have to go in for like the first week and a half of February, but I'll have like no classes. It's just desk warming, so I'll have plenty of time to just work on snapping up some stuff. Yeah. Lots of stuff coming as I have time for it. So yeah, still have a new baby, so don't have loads of time, but do have lots of stuff that I am planning on doing. So, yeah.
Awesome. All right. Well, good stuff. Hey, and for those of you out there, for the three folks that aren't with us today, let's talk about them here just real quick. Jim, you can find him at Gunpla Fixation on YouTube and Facebook, and I think Instagram. So check him out. He does some cool videos, does some cool work there. Can't forget about Justin. You can find him on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all that good stuff. Mr. Justinius Builds. And then also Simon, Mr. Gundam UK, same thing there on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. So check out all three of those guys. Hey, and me too. Hey, check out me on Facebook, Instagram, a little bit of Twitter. Why don't you go right now and subscribe to my YouTube channel before everything, so that when I put stuff up, you'll be the first ones to see all that cool content. So you should probably do that right now. Oh, and Justin's on Twitch too, so don't forget about Twitch. That's kind of, I guess, the new group thing. I know, Zach, you're on Twitch. You've been on Twitch there.
I've done a couple streams. Got this new camera, this new microphone to be able to do some stuff.
Very
need
cool.
some more time.
Yeah, I know. Right? Time is the thing. Yeah, I might try Twitch. Justin's trying to talk me into it. I have an account, but I haven't done anything with it. So who knows? I might do it. But Josh, you need to get on Twitch, man.
Oh, I know, right? Yep, my friend's telling me to do that too. Yep.
Nice. All right, cool. So, guys, everybody in the audience, thank you so much for joining us. You guys have been great. Thank you to Josh and Zach. Awesome as always. And for those of you that are watching this after the fact, thank you for tuning in and watching as well. This has been Gunpla Talk. We'll see you next month. Take care and go build something cool and draw something cool, even if it's dumb. Have fun with it. See you guys.
See ya.
Bye bye. Oh.